What's going on, everyone? Gadget here, and welcome back to another guide. And this time we're gonna be doing the guide to Car Extreme Racing livestream. Um, so if you guys are new to this game, just so you know that it's not gonna be easy. So that's the reason why I'm making this guide in the first place. Now, in terms of what can you do in this game, obviously you can drift, you can time attack. You can do whatever you want. Here's some ways to actually get started on this game that you might not know. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, so let's start with the car list. Right off the bat, you're available with 3 cars: the Hachiroku, the Panther M5, 90s, and the VZ210. Now, the rest of the cars cost money. But here's what I do not recommend. Do not buy another Class 1 car just in case you might need to grab another vehicle. So anyway, let's get on with the classes. Class 1 is like the slowest. Class 2 is like street cars that a lot of people liked and or drifted with. Class 3 is intermediate, which is not bad. Class 4 is obviously the second best, and then Class 5 is like professional type drifting type of cars. So yeah, not to mention the cars themselves. Just I'm gonna give you guys a list of cars that you might want to get early in the game. But here's the thing: by the time you actually play this game, you haven't even unlocked the final setup yet. So let's start with a couple of cars. Let's start with the Phoenix NX. Now, for those that do not know what the Phoenix NX is, the Phoenix NX is a Nissan 240SX in real life versus in game. And not to mention, a lot of these cars are customizable. This car is really good, but unfortunately, like I said, you'll be stuck with the drift setup unless you lower to level 11. And you'll be stuck with drifting the same exact track until you get a lot of money. Up next, we have the Falcon FC 90s, and is one of the better drift cars that you can actually buy with little to no money. The car itself is not bad. It's the fact that you gotta need to have a lot of patience when driving this car, because well, the car itself is, how should I say it? It tends to actually, even though it is a drifting game, the car likes to literally like spin out. So, if you do not like drifting around all day, then here's another recommendation. Meet the Lynx. The Lynx is a Class 2 car, just like the Phoenix NX, that you can actually make a lot of money with this car. Now, you're wondering, why do we want to do anything other than drifting? Like, we love drifting, but sometimes drifting may not be enough. So, excuse me. So, most likely, what I'm suggesting is literally just grab the Lynx, which is in Mazda RX-8, and make sure your car is in the racing setup. Or if you want to like drift all over the place and go with the ultimate, I guess. But more importantly, just make sure that your tires have enough grip to actually last you on the track. So you know what the racing setup looks like? Well, essentially it's not cambered in any way, shape, or form. So there's that. Anyways, the track I'm talking about, well, if you haven't unlocked it yet, is the West Coast Arena, which you can actually win this track if you actually beat the track time, you actually get 400 to 500k. Not to mention, it's actually not that hard to unlock. You just have to be a specific level to actually unlock it. Alright. Now it's time for me to teach you some drifting. Okay. Okay, we're doing well so far. Okay, we got ultimate angle. Now here's the thing. In the replay, I'm going to show you a couple of mistakes I've made when drifting a car like this. And not to mention, these type of mistakes are very common. So, all you do is just watch me drift, and then we'll go into the replay and see what we did wrong. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, now let's go on with the gameplay. So let's move on to the replay. Now, there are many things that can be spotted. Alright. So right off the bat there's two things wrong. You see, there are two things that are wrong with this picture. One, I'm not using the other far camera, as in literally the camera is legit zoomed out, but I can actually drift a lot better when this is going on. And second and foremost, I had too much angle. Well, that's because, well, it's one of two things. Either I don't have enough tire pressure, or my adhesive is really low. So, you're wondering, adhesive? Yeah, adhesive is legit how much grip on the tires that you have. So, let's just say you want to build a just competition car, where you had to literally had to have high horsepower, but with high horsepower you need more grippy tires. So that's the reason why a lot of people will recommend around 120 to 130 adhesive, but at the same time is more than likely there is a better chance of actually just widening the tire. And here's mistake number 3, going back to the checkpoint. Now, sometimes you can actually forget that you're doing a drift, but sometimes you didn't realize that that checkpoint still counts as long as you're close to it. So think of it as Midnight Club 3's checkpoint type approach, where literally all you do is just pass through the checkpoint and you're good. But other than that, it actually is not that bad. Overall, It actually is pretty interesting to actually get to um do another guide since it's been a while. So uh yeah, that'll be today's guide. Hope you guys enjoy this live stream. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. You can follow me on Instagram at Godric27 Productions, follow me on Twitter at G27S, and you can also follow me on Discord at Godric27 Productions Garage Museum. And last but certainly not least, check out my series known as Falcon Fury. So that way it will be very interesting. And without any further ado, hope you guys enjoy your Tuesday, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.